Session 6. Did he really rise from the dead?
You want to know what the big difference between Christianity and every other faith and every other religion in world history is? Jesus is alive. You see, Muhammad's dead, Buddha's dead, every other great religious leader of history is dead, but not Jesus. He's alive. We follow a risen Saviour. Every day around 100,000 people all over the world will meet Jesus and find it's true. He really did rise from the dead. He really is alive today. It's not like he didn't really die. Of course he died. The Romans were expert executioners. There's no way they would have pulled him down from that cross unless he was well and truly dead. But within 3 days his tomb was empty. Hundreds and hundreds of people over a 6-week period were claiming to have seen him alive. He laughed and joked and walked and talked. He ate with these guys. They were utterly convinced that Jesus had risen from the dead. The disciples went from being a bunch of petrified guys in the upper room, panicking that they were next for the chop, to bold witnesses who birthed the early church, ready to die themselves rather than deny that he was alive. The resurrection of Jesus became like the centrepiece of this new religion. They stopped meeting for worship on a Saturday and started meeting on a Sunday because that's the day when Jesus came alive. As he rose from the dead, he proved once and for all he was who he claimed to be. You see, you can fix all kinds of things. You can get people to worship you, get them to give you all the money. What you can't fix is this: claiming that one day you're going to die and within a few days you're going to be back to life again, having conquered sin and death once and for all. And that is exactly what Jesus did. He well and truly rose from the dead. If he didn't rise, Christianity is for jokers. Paul said in the Bible, if Jesus didn't rise, we are of most men to be pitied. You know, if Jesus didn't rise from the dead, sack Christianity. Let's go to the pub, let's do drugs, let's live crazy lives because life has no meaning. But Jesus did rise. And what that means, guys, is that you can know him in a personal way. Of course, he's not walking around the earth like he did for those 6 weeks. He's now alive by his Spirit. He went back to heaven and left behind his Spirit, who's with us all over the world. Often I go into school and kids say to me, how do you know Jesus is alive? And I say, because I've met him. Because 5 minutes ago I was talking to him. I know his Spirit changing me and transforming me. And guess what, guys? That is exactly what you can know, moment by moment. That's what makes Christianity so incredibly exciting. Jesus is alive.